Hey guys, Dean here with the Bush Company. Now, today we have got a stunning graphite grey 79 Series LandCruiser with a full coil conversion. Now, let me run you through this vehicle right from the front all the way to the back. It is absolutely a stunning build. So, on the front end, we've got an ARB bull bar with the ARB side steps going into the integrated side steps as well. Now, right up the front, a Runver winch ready to pull you out of all those tricky situations. Bruce has gone with the steady spotlights in the front, and you can really see them with their little smiley face on the front end looking fantastic. A GME antenna over here for your UHF talking, and then on the top end in the background there you can see the RFI antenna, and that's for the cell phone booster signal antenna over there. Safari RMAX snorkel on there, and that is feeding air into the Just Autos tuned 4.5 litre V8 motor. And I must be honest, with the Torque at 4-inch exhaust, this car pulls really well. Absolutely incredible build. Now, the suspension is a really neat one. J-Max full coil rear, and that is the bolt-on J-Max kit, which looks really good in the back end, giving you that optimal lift as well. With the Alpha remote reservoir suspension, you really can't go wrong. Absolute league in their own. Stunning suspension setup. Set of black alloy rims there, wrapped in the Mickey Thompson Baja Boss tires. Now that's going to give you all the great traction. That's just under a 35-inch over there in a 285/70, and really fits well with this vehicle build. Now let's go to the back of the vehicle and go through the rest of it going down the side. So on the side over here, O-Cam towing mirrors, giving you that wider towing mirror, which can pull out if need be like that. On the top end, a set of steady spotlights, and as well as steady side lights. Now, one of the nicest things I noticed is this additional switch going straight onto the steady spotlights. So that's really unique. I must say, I haven't seen that yet. Usually you switch them on from the inside, and that is probably something that I might want to do on one of my future builds. That is a really neat trick, easy to get to. Rhino rack, roof rack at the top end. And what you'll notice later is we've actually reverse mounted the AX27, giving you the Rhino rack as a standing platform and a front patio onto your camping setup. Now on the back end over here, the Shannon's Engineering full canopy. Now this chassis has not been extended at all. It's the standard chassis length, but has its water tank fitted underneath, has got a small canopy on the side with a large tray opening, being really practical. So perfect for that weekend trip. If you are going on a long trip, you've got extra storage on the back for fuel, fishing equipment, ice boxes, you name it, all ready to go on the back end there. Now we'll start up with what we fitted. We fitted a 270 XT Max left-hand awning, and I'll just pop that open. Really simple. Zip it open in the bag like such, and then you've got your two Velcro tabs. Pull that one down, and the awning simply drops down into place. Grabbing the front strap like such, easy enough just to walk around the front right there, clip it on to the strap hook bracket, which has been placed really neatly on this end, just like that. And that's going to keep that whole front end in place. Now, what I like doing is just pulling this forward, where you want it to be positioned in, roughly over there. Now, grabbing the back one and walking it around really simply. Now, the biggest thing with our 270 XT Max awning is the amount of shade it gives. It is absolutely huge. Pulling that tight, there you go. You can see all the tension get taken up. And this is a massive amount of shade. Next up, the canopy. With having the Max, you've got this huge opening. Now, the Shannon's Engineering canopy opens up there. As you can see, the favorite brew, Great Northern right over there. And on this end, we've got the full inner drive 12-volt system. Now, that's inner drive, DC-DC chargers, AC-DC chargers, a large 2001 inverter down the bottom, and a full submarine setup showing you not just your energy usage, but additionally your water tank level. That is great. As you open up the door, little sensor comes on there to switch the lights on, and you've got an additional switch to put them off. So really handy having that dual function. A little bit of storage space in the side there, and to be honest, really good simple setup, especially for like day use, weekend use, and so on. Now on the side of this vehicle as well, on this end, the large rear toolbox. Huge amount of space, lit up, got the ARB dual air compressor in there, ready to go for when you actually want to pump up tires. Now, really neatly laid up on there. Now, let's have a look at the AX20 Rooftop Tent system. Simple case of taking the ladder, popping that up, So on the back here, we have the ladder. Now this can be stored inside the canopy, and we can simply go and attach this onto the ladder mount on the other side of the vehicle. So once the ladder's out the bag, really easy. Just extend this, locking it up to secure it all the way up to that position over there. Clip that into the ladder mount bracket on the top end like that, and that gives you easy access. You can see on the deluxe ladder, we've got the wide step. So really easy. You've got an additional handle on the bottom of the antenna mount over there, and then a simple case of getting up and ready to set up the rooftop tent. Simply release your two latches, pop the tent up, and the tent will actually go up and do the heavy lifting for you, right up to the top end there. Now, removing your two spring rods, the shorter spring rod of the two would go on the right-hand side, simply like that, and go into the spring rod adapter bracket, nice and easy over there. Bring on the left one, a bit of wind over here, pop that open, and there you go. Right, now, the great thing is you can actually sit down, take your shoes off, easy to climb into bed. The Rhino Rack platform, or mind you, any roof rack platform, does give you the ability to feel a bit safe when you're up here and secure. Now, not just that, but inside the tent, we fitted dual Sirocco fan bracket mounts, as well as on the top end, a set of 3 load bars with two 200-watt panels. So 400 watts in total, power supply from the sun going straight down into your 12-volt battery system. It's pretty unreal, and it's a really nice full-on job. Now let's go down and have a look inside of the interior of this vehicle. There we go. First thing you notice when climbing in is the black duck seat covers. Now, black duck have been around for years and honestly make a stunning product. So that's covering up the seats as well as in the rear. Up the top, Department of the Interior roof console. This comes out really nice. You've got these little push touch button map lights, as well as the big LED rear section there, giving you storage in the top, just those extra little bit of storage spaces. As we know, 79s are lacking a little bit in storage. Now, one thing I did like is the full center console armrest coming all the way through with dual cup holders, a bit of storage, as well as an additional switch. We've got an isolation switch, a cell-phone monitor switch over there, and one thing that's very noticeable is the front head unit. That is a full replacement head unit over there with a relocation kit for your hazard lights down the bottom, as it used to be up at the top end. Also, the GME radio is on this neat little bracket coming off the side of the console, so easy to get to while in your driving position, be able to talk to your mates on those trips. Guys, thanks for watching this walkthrough video of the 79 series graphite grey LandCruiser. I must be honest, it's stunning. The suspension setup, as well as the canopy setup on the rear, is really good and stunning. So definitely give a shout out or have a consideration for Shannon's Engineering, as well as JMax when it comes to doing those setups there. Now, as far as our side goes, AX27 270XC MAX Awning and all the bracketry and accessories needed. Guys, for more information on those products, go to our website at thebushcompany.com. Don't forget to go bush, and I will see you later.